Hey guys, and welcome back to part 6 of our Force Unleashed playthrough. We're just going to continue making our way through Felucia here. And yep, we've run straight into one of the Felucia warriors who's got like the red aura around him, so now we need to go find a chief and fucking kick his ass.
And what's the deal with the yellow guy there?
Well, these sort of yellow guys, well, as you can see, they've got like, they're bigger in size and they've got like a shield. And correct me if I'm wrong, do they like restore health?
I don't recall actually, because every time when I used to play this game, every time I see an enemy, I just go ahead and kill it before it gives me any more trouble. But I don't recall it ever re-healing me. I remember doing that attack move right there, but that's all I can recall it did.
Yeah, so these guys pretty much gave me a bit of shit here. They kind of got me into a corner and then started beating the crap out of me.
Well, they are Felucians and they don't take kindly to Sifs violently intruding their planet. Especially those fucking flowers.
Yeah. I bet those flowers just shoot at anybody that walk past.
Even their own species.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like spitting at your next door neighbor in a way. Oh, that fucker's doing this shit again. Then again, spitting is wrong. You should never do it.
It's disgusting.
Chaos blast, anyone?
Yep. Although it doesn't look as destructive, does it?
No, but I would imagine when you upgrade it, it becomes much more destructive.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally just given this ability. So then, because we did say before, if you started out maxed out, it would just make the game too easy. That'd be like the equivalent of giving a Metroid game, giving Samus Aran all the abilities and not taking it away in the stupidest reason. Mother M.
Yeah, a lot of, like, I've never played other M, but like, would you say it's the black sheep of the series?
Oh, it's the worst, I'd have to say.
The worst?
But I'm only going by footage because I actually got somewhat interested in the series, but then I saw how bad Mother M was. I'm like, oh. It's like they had a chance to turn Samus into a three-dimensional character and they completely fucked it up.
So, like with other M, was it like just too ambitious?
Too much, and the voice acting was horrible, and the whole thing that everybody was raging about when she fights Ridley. She has a panic attack, which does not make any sense because it takes place after Super Metroid, which by that time, Samus has already encountered Ridley about 8 times.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't make sense to have a post-traumatic stress disorder now.
And correct me if I'm wrong, like with the Metroid timeline, hasn't the 3 Prime games already taken place?
Yes, they take place after the events of the first game, but before the events of the second game, so the game that's still last in the chronological order is still Metroid Fusion. That came out in 2002, and there still hasn't been a sequel to that game.
Wonder where Metroid Prime 4 is going to fit in with it.
It's going to have to be after 3, obviously. And here's our next Rancor. Why is it a guy got a platform on the Rancor's head and used it as a pet?
Maybe it is his pet. He got like the pet adoption certificate from Jabba the Hutt.
Maybe that's why, and maybe that's why they give him the rank of spray paint. Because this one's more Lineik now.
Well, I do kind of like the purple colour on it.
Kind of reminds you of Splatoon, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like an inkling just came by and like just splattered them.
It's like, oh, Rancor.
Yeah, before we recorded this, we watched that creepy gaming video of like this disturbing screams.
And what is the fact after you defeat a boss in the factory?
Yeah, after you defeat a boss, and like if you kind of like wait about for a bit instead of exiting the level, you'll start to hear like these really disturbing screams in the background. Like people probably know about it, but in case if you haven't, go watch the creepy gaming video. We won't spoil much for you.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, this is getting like really brutal, isn't it?
Well, it's a video game. They want to make it as brutal as they can. Because I would imagine between different sources of media like comics, television, and films, there are some things you can do in one source of media, but you can't do it in, say, another.
Yeah. Well, I think like the one source of media that you can get away with like with most things is novels.
Aye, because then, well, one thing you don't have to worry about the censorship every now and then.
Yeah.
So.
Because I think like for some of the Star Wars novels, they are a bit more like adult related compared to like, the movies.
Oh, put me down! Ah!
Yeah, just smack him in the Rancor's head.
I bet you the Rancor's like, you jerk.
Yeah, as you saw there was like some extreme slowdown right there.
Yeah, I think this is the problem with the game. This particular area, I do recall a lot of slowdown happening.
Yeah, because not only have you got all these Felucian warriors and all the detail, but you've also got a big massive Rancor throwing rocks at you.
Aye. And the area is quite big too. It's not like a small area where they can focus all the data, what you call it, the analysis or whatever, or focus on those enemies. It's like if there was just this hallway right, this linear hallway right here, it'd be fine. But the fact you've got a big open playground behind that as well. Oh,
yeah, I fucked up there.
And yet you survived.
But yeah, if you just kind of go back a bit, if you just kind of give him like a wee shock or come back to him, yep, there we go. You'll just get another QT and you can just try again.
Oh, so the enemy doesn't regain health.
No.
Which is stupid, by the way. It's like, if you fail QT, you shouldn't be regaining health. You're not magicians. Especially if you're a motherfucking Rancor. Not as epic as the motherfucking T-Rex, though.
I'd say that's probably about T-Rex size.
Ah, the T-Rex of the Star Wars universe, okay. And if I recall, Force Unleashed 2 introduces a creature that is even bigger than that.
Yeah, you even see it like just grab the Rancor off its hands and just eat it whole.
It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, if things couldn't get any worse. I like how they spatters out when they shot them with lightning. Well, that's the last thing that kills them.
Wouldn't you like to see like a Rancor like spazzing it or something? That'd be hilarious.
Oh, nice move there, actually.
Yeah.
Being fancy with your lightsaber.
I don't even know how I did it, I just managed it.
Wait, you're like, what happened? What did I do? How did I do that?
Isn't that, it's always funny that, isn't it? Like when you like pull off something fancy and you have no idea how you did it.
Aye, that feeling that goes through your mind.
Especially in fighting games where like you pull off like this amazing combo and you have no idea how you managed to do it in the first place.
Or you struggle to do it again and again when you try to practice it.
Yeah. And as you can see, there was another Rancor. Like,
I think this is the last one, actually.
Yeah.
Because it did say there was like 3 or 4 after you killed the last one, so this has got to be the last one on the level. Oh, of course, it's someone riding it.
Yeah, look at that slowdown.
Yeah. I'm not letting you get away. I'll just walk at a snail's pace.
So pretty much just kind of like the same strategy as before. Like once you like, you might find the Rancor like a bit intimidating at first, but once you know what to do, you're just like, oh, it's another Rancor. Let's just kind of keep our distance and just shock them.
Or if I recall, actually, if you don't want to fight any of these guys, you can just simply ignore them in this particular area.
You could, but like if you want like more upgrades, like just defeat all the enemies so you can get like the experience points.
Aye. Again, with these QTEs, don't you get a bit bored that's the exact same one over and over again?
A wee bit, yeah. It does kind of wear off a little bit.
Padding!
I think it was especially worse in Force Unleashed 2.
Oh yeah. I think everything in Force Unleashed 2 is just weaker than that.
Because it was like those big sort of like robotic enemies that like had like the flamethrower, and then there was one with ice, wasn't there?
I think so. Mind you, it's been years since I played the second one.
And the fact that there was like so many of them, and it was the same sort of like animation that would play over and over again.
Aye, now I recall it was that one with the Camino, when you just start off and then you've got it. You have to pick up the shield first, and then because it wasn't ice, it was carbonite, if I recall. Which essentially is ice.
And then there was those like wee walkers as well,
Eclipse to Starkiller.
where you would like grab the missiles and like just shoot them back at them.
I see you saying, fuck it, I'm not taking these guys, I'm low in health as it is.
Yeah. But pretty much like when you get to the next part, your health restores.
Okay, fair enough. Oh hi, Shaak Ti. Your name's stupid.
And what the hell are you doing in this shithole?
Vader's assassin.
Jesus Christ, look at those
Welcome
bumps
to
on the
the
ground.
ancient abyss.
This poor guy's not been washed in a long
Place of
time.
Sacrifice since time immemorial.
Huh. I recognise that voice.
To meet your
Do you?
Susan Eisenberg from Wonder Woman.
Huh.
Coincidence? Right, how's Shaak Ti as a boss battle compared to the previous one?
I do prefer this boss battle compared to the other one. Like, I love the eye, like you just fling her. Like again.
Oh, what's this? You see a Oh, and down the pit she goes. That's your boss battle. And no, okay.
Nope, she's just coming right back. Of
Okay.
course, she's a Jedi Master.
It specializes in pushing.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of that in this boss battle. Like she'll like do these sort of like big force blasts that like sort of like.
Jesus, she's
away.
not letting you get up.
Nope.
Wow, I see we're going Man of Steel here with the skulls on the ground there. Oh, again, what is it with these bosses summon up mooks just to give you more trouble?
At least they're a bit generous though. Like when you defeat them, they give you your health back.
Well, I suppose so. Well, again, I think that really depends on the difficulty.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're getting your arse kicked. Even lightning's not working for you. It's like, fuck, no! Like, she can see through it. I can't win!
So yeah, now my health's in the red zone already. Like, jeez.
And you've only taken, what, one fourth of her health.
It's because, like, you know those sort of like big blotch things. If you touch them, they pretty much explode.
Well, there are blips, and he's away flying. Oh, I see. She's using force projectiles now.
Yeah. So what I do is when she's like sort of charging up that attack, I try to get like as much distance as I can, and then when she shoots it, like just try dodge it as best as you can.
Oh, it looks like you got her now.
Yeah. So now we've got more warriors
Oh,
to deal
Jesus
with. Yeah.
Christ, Colin, you're calling it. Jesus, what the? You're really cutting it close now.
I know. I don't. Oh.
That was lucky.
Yeah, that was very lucky.
I was like, you better not die here. Sarlacc pit?
Yeah. So now we have to deal with her pet as well.
Oh, at least you got at least the music in the background is one of the best scores. Episode 3, Anakin's Betrayal. Which, by the way, go and have a listen, folks, especially with headphones. Oh, watch it. Watch my big giant tentacles come to slap you, give you a big slap into the face.
Yeah, they can be a bit tricky to avoid at first.
Is there any way you can actually pick up, because you have the force, can you actually pick up the bosses and throw them into that pit?
I don't think you can. Well, maybe like if you sort of like give them like a force push.
I mean, we saw right there when you did that earlier, when you did that QTE where you somehow managed to spin her all across like a hammer throw from the Olympics and throw her away. Mind you, is she stupid enough to walk into those blimps and cause damage herself?
Oh well, she's a Jedi Master, so.
But then again, it's a video game AI boss, so you can always predict them.
Yeah, she's really coming out with the warriors now.
Aye. It's like, surely they must show us she's gonna run out of them eventually. Well, in a universe sense maybe, but not in a video game sense, because it'll just be spawned back in. Oh, you got her now. Right, you should be fine now, assuming you don't get cornered.
Yeah, I just need to defeat these guys first so I can get a little bit of my health back.
Not to mention you've got to deal with her and the Sarlacc pit's tentacles. Jesus Christ, calling you back in the red again?
Yeah, again.
What is it with you and biting the balls of death? I mean, look at what happened in Generations.
Yeah, remember that.
Aye. Flagpole, anyone? Dies at the last possible second?
You need to remind me.
That's the problem, Colin. Once you put these on the internet, no one's ever going to forget it.
Whoosh.
Oh, you should have aimed at the pit.
That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, throw her into the pit and off she goes. There you go, see, I told you she was stupid enough to fall for those blimps. Oh, here we go. This is our last bit. Don't you find these QTEs a little bit ironic where I know that later on you can unlock alternate skins, and I believe there were some skins which allow you to play as other characters. Don't you find that hilarious when you go back to this, you watch these cutscenes again, and instead it's like Obi-Wan or Luke versus Shaak Ti?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I do kind of like it is quite cool when like you're playing as like Anakin, and you give him like the sort of red lightsaber. You kind of like make him like he's the sort of Darth Vader that could have been.
Isn't that that's still gonna be a thought process? Like the lightsaber that was given to Luke to Ben from Ben as an old man was the same weapon that Anakin used to slaughter children.
I know, this is your father's lightsaber. He killed 30 kids with it.
Jesus Christ. Unlimited power? Question mark?
You see the look in his face? He just did not give a shit at all, did he?
No. Video game budget, you can't afford to have facial expressions all over the place. I mean, you can here now because this is a pre-rendered cutscene. Plus, I believe they use facial motion capture nowadays when they get cutscenes like these to get facial expressions as best as they can.
Yeah, make it more lifelike.
Mm-hmm.
You will never convince me to betray my master.
You'll never convince me to betray my master. He has cookies. You'll join the light side soon enough, son. We'll have muffins out for you anyway. Wait, I don't. We've seen this twice now. I don't get that. What's with the whole light thing? Is that supposed to be their life force?
I kind of like to think it like that. Like when she got swallowed by that Sarlacc pit, I kind of like to think as if that was like her life force becoming one with the Force in a way. But you don't see that in the movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I recall the only ones that were trained to use the Force was Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Yoda, and somehow Anakin.
Return to my ship at once.
Yeah, Anakin, how did you manage to do it?
Aye, in the 10 minutes. So, what's happening story-wise now? Now that we've defeated, what, 3 Jedi as of now?
Yeah, so pretty much,
Yes.
like Darth Vader, like he's obviously congratulating you for like all the good work that you've been doing. But now that we're going to go visit Darth Vader, we're going to see a bit of a twist.
Oh, a twist, aye?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what, are we going to go over his plan to overthrow the Emperor?
You'll see.
You have lured the Emperor to us. When we strike.
I did not summon him.
Hello, my lord. Oh,
Yeah.
Spies followed you.
what?
I swear he was not with me.
What the hell? Of course, it's the Emperor. Why is he turning...
My bidding.
What is it with these Sith? They think they can overthrow the Emperor, but when he's right there in front of them, they're like, oh no, please don't hurt me, please, no.
Yeah, so pretty much Starkiller was Darth Vader's secret apprentice that he was going to use to overthrow the Emperor. But I think the Emperor's appearance was a bit unexpected.
Kill him. Or I will destroy you both. Master.
Well, the Emperor is probably one of the best characters in the franchise, so...
Strike him down and
If only Ian McDiarmid reprised his role here.
Yeah. You're fucking serious right now.
There was your reference to Return of the Jedi, folks, and... Oh. What a shit life for this kid, eh? He was taken as a young lad, thinking he's gonna overthrow this... Thinking that Vader was the closest to a father figure, and all of a sudden he's thrown around like a ragdoll, being useless. What a sad kid.
It just kind of shows that Vader's like the Emperor's bitch.
Well, that's the thing about the Sith. There's always the bitch, and there's always the bitch-er, if there's a word for that.
The bitch master.
So you're deed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough.
Yeah. So if you think he's dead, we'll see you in the next part.